Okay, so rarely I do one of these videos. When I do it is for a special occasion, and for this one, it's for Metro 2039. So if you see my channel for the past couple of days, I've been posting Metro videos because I have already played Metro Exodus, but long story short, I finished the game a long time ago. I came back to it because I never finished my playthrough of it on YouTube, so I basically uploaded my replay parts of the campaign that I've not played or not uploaded yet, and then after that, I played the Metro Exodus DLCs for the first time, and I uploaded those to YouTube. Now, sorry if I sound all groggy or tired or just weathered, because I did spend all night editing the last Metro video, which was the Sam Story DLC. As you know, that's a pretty long DLC, so I spent a long time recording, and then I spent all night editing it, so I think I've had like at least 2 hours of sleep since then. I don't know if it's gonna be all gameplay, but it could be just part gameplay and then part maybe the developers just talked about it, or maybe just purely just like a story trailer and there's like narration going on in game. So we'll just see what's it about. I cannot wait.
I ask you, do you want to come out of the darkness and become a pure nation? I ask you, are you ready for great changes under the guidance of a great leader? If you are, then wake up and open the door for the Novorite. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up to a pure nation. Clean air. Bright future.
Oh shit, for a second I thought Nazis. I mean, they could still be Nazis, but maybe they changed the, you know, the logo to something else just to make sure it's not too obvious, I guess.
Fear not the enemy's threats, for the Führer Hunter protects you.
Where are they taking them? Can you hear me?
They do. We hear everything. But you don't let them speak.
No, no, no. It's not about me. I won't ask again.
It's all about you.
So is this guy the new main character or something, or is just like a example? They're gonna make an example out of him, and then like maybe RTM will come by. I really hope that RTM comes back. But at the same time, he did find peace in the last game, so it'd be kind of sucky for him to go back into the fray.
All together now, children.
The Novorite is our home. Either we destroy or we are destroyed. No one will mourn us if we die. Mercy is weakness.
Our enemies have no pity for us.
No.
The enemy must be destroyed.
The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed.
Okay, so far it's just like all story, just one huge cinematic for 6 minutes. Really? Damn, that's long. Oh my god, what is that? I'm gonna assume this guy is going through like some sort of like his memories in a weird, twisted way. Oh, did he shot a kid? No way. Oh no, he got old man Logan. Or not. Dude, what's real and what's fake?
Pure nation, clean air, bright future. The Noble Reich is our home.
Oh, there's the bats. The man bats. Wait, is that it? Okay, it's almost over. Is there gameplay? Oh, shoot. Hold on. I think there might be gameplay. Capture from gameplay in real-time cinematics. I'm assuming all this is probably PC, so they'll get like the best quality possible. Well, it said in-game, but not in-engine. So in-engine means PC. But in-game, maybe could it be like the console? If it's console, it's probably the PS5 Pro. Did it get jammed? It didn't shoot the gun. That's a big Mo monster. Ah, it's so cute. But had to die, unfortunately. Coming this winter, Metro 2039. Wishlist now. Okay, so come from PS5, Xbox Series XS, Steam, and Epic Game Store, which the Epic Game Store is probably going to have the lowest sales out of all these combined because, you know, it is what it is. People use that less. All right, so that was Metro 2039. That looked pretty cool. Just pretty much like what? I want to say that's like what, like 80%, 90% cinematic, and then there's like a little quick glimpse of, well, quote unquote gameplay, even though part of that gameplay was also like a, that kind of looked like a scripted event, like an in-game cutscene. But overall, let me like recheck out that portion real quick, lower the volume. I just want to see that real quick again, and just, you know, because I just played Exodus. I'm not gonna lie, graphically, it's gotta be the same engine, right? Because graphically, it doesn't look like it's been super improved, but, you know, maybe that's just the quality of being compressed on YouTube. Obviously, when you play the game yourself on your own rigs, your own console, your own PC, depending on your PC, it can look a lot better. Maybe this is better than Exodus. Obviously, it is, but I don't know. I just played that like yesterday, so I'm just trying to compare the two in my brain right now. But yeah, this one looks better, obviously. I just want to put it out there on record. I think this game looks better than Exodus graphically. I don't want to be misspoken or misheard. Coming this winter. Okay, so it's not super obvious who you're going to play as, or if any hints if Atrium or any of his pals from the, what was it called, the Aurora are back. I'm going to assume maybe it could be a chance, but it showed this other guy in first person, so we don't know who it is, really. There's like really no like obvious clues, so we're just going to have to wait. Maybe there's like another trailer or something, or once marketing picks up, which honestly though, coming out this winter, isn't it like soon? Like just a few months after supposedly when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, so I wonder when they're going to start marketing. Probably after Grand Theft Auto 6, because Grand Theft Auto comes out... Wait, no, but that's November, right? So if they want to build hype for this game, then when do they have to start promotion at least 2-3 months before it comes out? I mean, they're starting now, technically, with this reveal. But, yeah, I'm assuming that maybe starting next month or the next 2 months, they're going to actually start putting out more trailers, more dev talks, just talking about this game in general, and just showing more stuff off about it, like just more gameplay, or maybe just a bit more cinematics here and there to make it seem more mysterious, and then just boom, drop the game. Definitely got crazy. Let me actually check out the Metro website, see what that shows. All right, so I just Googled Metro 2039, and the first link on the top shows Deep Silver. I'm assuming that is the website that it wants to go to. Allow cookies, I guess. I've never been here before. Discover the next landmark FPS from acclaimed storytellers 4A Games. Okay, that was the official reveal. I wonder if this website, no thank you, if it has anything else. Journey into the dark heart of post-apocalyptic Moscow. Okay, so that's confirmation we're back in Moscow, if it wasn't obvious enough. And a harrowing conflict for the very soul of the Metro. Years 2039. How far is that after Exodus? Isn't that like just a couple of years? For a quarter century, the last survivors of nuclear war have been locked in bitter conflict deep in the Metro tunnels beneath the poisoned city of Moscow. Now, finally, they have been united by a single leader, a fanatical Spartan known as Hunter. Well, that's some extra info there. This wasn't in the trailer. But this is no peace. Hunter's Novarik regime, rules through the propaganda and fear, subjugating and population in the name of a new war for his service against a dark and terrifying enemy. In the wilderness beyond the city, the reclusive stranger is haunted by violent waking nightmares. Stranger, is that us, the protagonists? When the ghosts of the past force him out of exile, he must undertake a harrowing journey into the shattered ruins of Moscow, to the one place he swore he'd never go, the Metro. Okay, so at first it kind of sounded like, hold on, it said wilderness beyond the city. So at first it kind of sounded like we start out in the Metro, but then this leader exiles us, so we leave. But now it's starting to sound like we start outside, but go inside the Metro. And then here's some extra little screenshots here that I might use for YouTube thumbnails for whenever I eventually start my playthrough of this game. I, for one, cannot freaking wait. I mean, it's not a lot to use, but there's outside screenshots, there's inside screenshots from this trailer we just saw, so we're going to be inside and outside, but I wonder like how much of the game is going to be outside and how much is going to be inside. Imagine a fully fleshed like a Metro game that's kind of like a Fallout, you know, where like you start out in the vault, or there's like a whole giant map just like Exodus, but like 5 times as big. And in this map, this huge map, you can find, just like Fallout, you can find like different vaults or different Metro entrances, like of different, groups that have taken over these Metros. Experience the most shocking Metro adventure yet. And a powerful single-player story that weaves exploration, survival, combat, and stealth across a hauntingly beautiful but deadly world with unparalleled immersion. And there's Dmitry. That's the author, right? Yeah. Goddamn. That's kind of cool. He made a good enough book series that made pretty good video games, which I think from what I've read, isn't the video games... Well, the first one's based off the first book, right? And then subsequent video games after the first one, it was 2033, right? So after 2033, isn't like its own parallel story that's not directly from the books anymore, just the first one? And I'm assuming that it starts, or it ends differently, and then it goes on its own path. The Metro story so far, and then I guess you can just read more about past stuff. Yeah. 33, and there's Last Light, and there's Exodus. And yeah, that is it so far. Okay, well, that was my little reaction to Metro 2039 trailer, plus a little bit of deep dive onto the website of what they have so far. This will probably be my one and only video talking about Metro and going through a little bit of the website. And then next time when I post more Metro, it's probably going to be when the game comes out. Unless there's like huge drops, like a big thing that you can like go through and read. I don't know. This might be one and only before the game comes out. And then once it comes out, of course, I'll try my best to get on that as fast as possible to do a playthrough. And that's only if I'm not already done with Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm just now remembering that it comes out before this, like right before this. So, yep, that's it for now. See ya.